Hi, today is January 1st, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1 for the year, reflecting on what is reflected. When the television is off and I glance at it quickly, I can be startled by what is reflected. This time the sun burned light into the swivel chair. The drawn curtain reminded me of an old movie theater. The view through the window was like a surrealistic Hopper painting. Next to the screen, the cute little turtle watches over the room, and I am happy to be home. Poem number 2. Happy New Month. Happy New Year. I hope you are happy, January. I hope you are happy, 2026. And although it is not your responsibility, I hope you both make me happy. Actually, I'll probably be happy anyway. The last couple of years have been pieces of shit for the most part, and several months last year kind of sucked, but I spent most of my days in transcendence, in ecstasy, in nearly inexplicable joy. So January and 2026, I am happy, and I hope you are too. Poem number 3, The Anti-Piano. She wanted to play the anti-piano, but first she would have to invent it. She spent long years studying music theory and the history of the harpsichord. She went to factories that manufactured musical instruments. She studied composition and spent 18 months in a monastery. Finally, she went to the drawing board and drafted schematics. When her invention arrived, she sat at the anti-piano and played a brief prelude in C-sharp minor. It sounded like shit, but that was okay. She wanted to play the anti-piano, but she didn't necessarily want to play it well. Poem number 4. Artisanal soap flakes. He was a goddamn fool, and he spent hour after hour in the shop perfecting his artisanal soap flakes. When he felt they were finally ready, he went to the farmers' markets that he knew were most likely to attract the most hipsters, and he set up his stand and waited for the hipsters and their money to come rolling in. I hope I don't have to tell you that just because hipsters like artisanal shit, that doesn't mean they're just going to buy any goddamn thing that is advertised as artisanal. Artisanal soap flakes was just a bad idea. There are probably still many, many ways to separate hipsters from their parents' money, but artisanal soap flakes was never going to be one of them. And the last poem of the day, poem number 5, Spiritually ambitious. He was the most spiritually ambitious man I had ever met. He had meditated every day for more than 10 years. He did ritual chanting and communed with the I Ching. Each morning he prayed to the limitless, eternal void. Each evening he spun the God wheel and prayed to whichever God the wheel landed on. He kept a journal wherein he tracked his dreams and visions. When he heard voices, he wrote them down too. He was ambitious, but not spiritually materialistic, although he clearly made consistent spiritual progress. He never got attached to his achievements, and he always radiated humility and unconditional love to all sentient beings. So what I'm saying is, he was very, very spiritually ambitious, but he wasn't an asshole about it. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.